Hi everyone, I'm Micheline from Americana Long Arm Quilting. We do custom quilting and long arming, and you can find a link to our website in the description below. Please take a moment, like, share, and subscribe. Give me a comment. I love to see where y'all are watching me from, and I answer every single one of your comments. I thought I'd take a break today from doing this little project that I'm working on. You'll see that soon. And talk to you about something really special that I just got in the mail today, and that is my copy of the book Quilting Legacy by Jan and Jim Shore. Now, some of you may recognize those names. Jim is a famous artist. Jan and Jim both have been really big players in the quilting world for a long time. They come from both of them come from a quilting background. And they've designed, both of them have designed lines of fabric and different patterns, and they are at a lot of the quilt shows. This is their new book, Quilting Legacy. And what this book is about is, over the last 30 or 40 years, they have collected these antique quilts, most of them from the Civil War period. And Jan always wanted to put them all together into a book, and that's what she's done. And I was able to work on it with her and help her create new quilts from the old ones. So I was fortunate enough to be able to create 8 of the 12 quilts in this book. And I wrote the patterns for all of them. This was so much fun. You know what I always tell you about? I do custom quilting. But gosh, we had such a ball. We would sit on the floor and talk for hours about each one of these quilts and who the makers were and what they were doing, what things they were going through. How did they get fabric? You know, you think about, we'll just run down to the fabric store. We'll go to Walmart, and you think about in the, 1860s, you had a general store, and they might have fabric and they might not. And it was, although blankets were important, it was also important to clothe your family. So, quilting was kind of a thing that you had to, take the leftover fabrics of everything else that you've made and use those. So a lot of these quilts are very scrappy, and the ingenuity of the quilters, the makers that made some of these antique quilts, it's just mind-boggling. And so to sit on the floor and wonder, what were these people? Who were they? What were they doing? Was something that was really fun to do. I also just thought it was the most fun in the world to dissect how they put it together, and how can I change how they put it together to update it to our way of doing things, our speedier, easier way of doing things. How can I update that pattern that was made, over 100 years ago, 150 years ago? How can I update that so that we can enjoy making that? And I think that we really achieved that in this book. It was so much fun. I hope that you'll go out and get a copy of this. You can get it from Amazon. Hey, if you see Jim and Jan at one of the many quilt shows that they have a booth at, go in, pick yourself up a copy, and tell them that I sent you. All right, y'all have a wonderful day, and please like, share, and subscribe. Do all the things that make that algorithm sing. And until next time, stay quilting. Bye.